Hello, welcome back to Tarot by Andy. Thank you for being here. This is my vibrational reading. Please do your own research for entertainment purposes and allegedlys. And I have Odin behind me. So if you hear a little whiny dog, some licking and yapping, that is Odin. He just wants to be near me right now, so I had to leave the door open. He was scratching at it. All right, you guys, so let's find out what is going to happen with, it is now the final countdown with Megxit, the plans. So I think personally, they already know what's happening, because otherwise, why would they be behaving the way they are? So I just want to find out what will entail, what will happen, what will happen with Megxit, and do they already know? Let's just keep pulling and find out what happens. It will reveal itself. Here we go. What will happen? What will happen? Here we go. Starting here. See, yeah, okay. So it's right here. Not a very big pile here. Okay, so we have here the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So Megan's being totally cut off the purse strings, I would say, with that card, with the teamwork. So no teamwork with Megan, completely cut out. And we have here the Devil here in reverse with the World in reverse. So basically with the World in reverse, they're not going to fulfill them. They're not going to give them what they want. There is no harmony. They're not going to give it to them. Devil energy. They're feeling quite done with them, I would say. And so yeah, in the Devil just is the fun, sexy times kind of card, and they realize they don't want to work. They don't want to do what they're supposed to do, so as we know. So this is not good energy, not when you want to keep making money off them. And then we have here the Circle of Support here with the Ace of Cups in reverse. So they will show some level of support to them as far as terms of, we support their efforts, but the Ace of Cups in reverse indicates that there's no emotional growth going on. There's no new emotional beginnings. There's no new starts, no new nothing. As far Aces is all a new concept, new ideas, new beginnings. There will be no more new beginnings, but yet they will say they support them. They will say, yes, we want them to do well. They will say that. And then we also have here the Nine of Cups in reverse. So they will not feel abundant. There will be no abundance. And the Six of Swords in reverse, the Six of Swords upright is moving out of stormy waters. So they're not moving out of stormy waters just because they've come to a conclusion, and they will not get abundance. So they're, as far as they're concerned, they know there's going to be more coming down from Megan. She's going to hurl more at them. So it is not done with her, and they are aware of that. It is not done. It is not done. The next two, what do I have? I have here the Four of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. The Four of Cups is boredom and disconnected, so they are going to disconnect from them. And with the Six of Pentacles, that is successful gains in position. So to disconnect from them is the successful move, It is the right thing to do. So with the Six of Pentacles, it's trying to gain a better position by allowing them to totally disconnect. So it is in everybody's best interest, basically. It's in everyone's best interest at this point in time. And then we have here the Page of Pentacles. With the Page of Pentacles, that is studious, academic, hardworking, and polite. It is a financial card. And it is also a news card. It's news coming out. So basically, they're letting the news come out from the Queen what the findings are, because she is speaking, because the sword is a communication card. So they will say, basically, they're going to be polite. They're going to be super polite, but the Queen will be saying it, is what is going to happen. She's going to come off as being very, intelligent in her speech. Whatever she does come out as far as a statement or something, it's going to come out very polite. It's going to be very, very polite, and it's just going to come out as being someone who knows what she's doing, and she's a hard worker. So it's coming from a hard worker, as we all know. So there's that. And we also have here, they're not happy about it. Nobody's happy. And nobody's happy about the Fools taking off. And it was the Fools are not doing well. And that fresh hope and new path is not obviously working out. And they are not happy about it. So the Crown, the Firm, the Queen, they're not happy. They're not happy about any of this. They're not happy that they have to let them go. They're not happy that they have to cut them out, especially Meghan, because that was Meghan there. I didn't pick up Harry, so I'm going to have to clarify and check on what they're going to do to Harry. But it's very clear that they are letting Meghan completely go. So let's ask about Harry. Let's ask about Harry. Harry. I think I'll pull out these ones for fun. And I got my book. And let's get started. Harry, what is the Queen going to do to Harry? What is the Queen going to do to Harry? What is coming in? What energy is coming in? What is going to happen to Harry now that we are in the finish line here with Megxit? Okay, here we go. I'm going to take these. For starters, we have here harmony. They want to create harmony in the face of the fact that he is dealing with a fox. The Queen of Diamonds, that would be Meghan. Despite the fact that he's with her, they still want harmony with him. So they're going to try and preserve some kind of relationship with Harry, but not with Meghan. Meghan's completely out the door. I've been saying it for months and months and months. So that has not changed. They're going to try and solve the problems. The Five of Clubs. The Five of Clubs is a wand. It's also a wand. So Five of Wands is a power struggle. So they are having power struggles. They know they're going to have power struggles, and they want harmony. And they know that most of it comes from Meghan. That's why it's aspected with that. So they know most of the power struggles are with her and not with Harry. That's where they're born and bred. And so they're going to try and manage everything. They want their grandson. They want their grandson back, is how that's reading. Then I'll take these two. What do I have here? We have the King of Spades. So what we have here, the Executioner in reverse. Executioner in reverse. So they do not want to cut. They're not going to cut Harry out as far as in terms of loving him, wanting him back, wanting him to remain a family member, even though he won't be a working royal. But the inheritance is in reverse. So there's going to be, he's going to very likely be suffering financially in the future. He is facing financial failure. So because he chose Meghan, and the fact that they will keep him for love and because we care about you, but you're going to suffer financially. And it is also it's the leaving the legacy card, but it's in reverse. The legacy is in reverse in terms of Harry goes, and they know that he's scarred and maimed his own legacy. His own legacy is in the toilet now, and they're totally aware of that. And even though they know that his legacy is in the toilet, they still would like to obviously love him up because they love him. They have empathy. They're not like Meghan. And here we go. We also have the Queen of Spades and the Five of Hearts. So with the Queen of Spades, we have the Snake card. So that would be Meghan. It's a female figure, the Queen of Spades. And so that is nicknamed the Snake card, with the fence sitter in reverse. So they're not fence sitting. So this is once again coming up with Meghan. They are not fence sitting. When it comes to Meghan, they are done. Done. No, Meghan, you are never allowed back in the UK. I would think that she is going to be completely blocked from ever entering the UK. And then we have here, oh, there goes my boy. Yep, there you go. I told you. I forewarned you guys. He'll probably be heading outside now. You heard the wind go the wrong way. Here we go. We have hamster wheel. So they know that they're on the career card, hamster wheel. And with Harry, the earthquake in reverse. So they don't want to earthquake him. They don't want to sudden end him. This would be a sudden end to the relationship. They do not feel that Harry will have a sudden end to him having to work, him being caught on the hamster wheel with Meghan. And so they are kind of probably at wit's end at this point. And so they don't see this coming to a quick conclusion anytime soon. is how I'm going to say that, because it's not earthquaked yet, and he's stuck with her. He's stuck trying to make a living now. But they're going to continue to love him up. They still want him. I'm going to pull some more. How does Harry feel about, how will Harry feel about this? 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 Here we go. He feels, well, it is the new chapter in life. New chapter in life. I'm going to take from here. And he's trying to grow. And he has frustrations and delays. So the City in reverse. He's kind of a little bit in isolation because, well, we all have been. But he might be isolating also because things aren't going well. I'm going to calculate those. So that comes to 14, 15, 16. That comes to 16. 16 comes to 4 of spades, coffin. Yeah, coffin. Transformation. Transformation or death. It is like a death. Having him not around, having him in an entirely different country, not being able to have the relationship they used to is like a death. Yes, he's transformed. He's trying to transform himself, but it's also like losing a loved one. It is a death. It is literally, it's almost worse than a death, which I keep saying, because you know they're hurting, you know they're suffering, you know they're going to go through trials and problems. They know what he's dealing with, and it almost would be a relief if he was 6 feet under versus being with her, because at least if he was 6 feet under, they have their faith that he would be at peace with a higher God, higher consciousness, and they know they don't have that with her. So yeah, and under the surface here, they know that he's going to probably jump off the hamster wheel, that he won't be able to hack it. So that is under the surface. They know that he won't be able to hack the career. He won't be able to do it. It's not in him. They know his limitations. And we have here the 3 blackbirds transmitting information. So that is communication through electronic, and they will electronically communicate with him because he has basically cut them out of he's basically trying to delete them out of his life. He's ghosting. He is probably doing some ghosting now and some silent treatments. A lot of narcissist traits probably coming out in him, thanks to Megan introducing him to it, and so he is implementing that on them more than likely. But there will be electronic communication down the line when he's desperate and needy. His career's not working out. He got to jump off the hamster wheel. He will be back with begging for money, is what he's going to do, because he suffers from entitlement, and he's currently so emotional that he lacks empathy. When you're super emotional, your empathy tends to go tank. Apparently, that's what they say. And I think that is what's happened. He's just so self-focused. He doesn't have empathy for what he's done to them either. It's just not there. He cannot even it's just not registering whatsoever. He's so focused on his own needs. So here we go. I'm going to calculate these two. 10, 11, 12, 13 comes to 4 of hearts. Home, 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 home. Yes, just like I was saying, without calculating it. When the career tanks, he's going to be talking to him because he's going to be desperate. The little boy in him is going to start surfacing, and he's going to emotionally collapse back into that little Harry who needs his family, who needs the gilded, golden cage that he hated and said he was a prison of. So he's going to be probably begging to come back at that point in time because he can't hack it. He won't be able to make it. He won't be able to handle the constant lies. His empathy might start to kick in when his emotional dysregulation is super high drive. He really will start to feel sorry for himself, but he is going to want to go back. I keep saying it over. He is going to want to go back at some point in time. He will not be able to handle it. So let's find out, will they be able to keep the Sussex title? Will they be able to keep the Sussex title? Will they be able to keep the Sussex title? Will they be able to maintain the Sussex title? Sussex. Straight razor in reverse. So it doesn't look like that is being stripped. Not right now. That's what it's looking like right now. Can't believe it. Here we go. But it's not a sweet situation. Doesn't mean that it can't happen in the near future. They might still be working on it. And we've got here It is fully learning from the past. We have water into wine in reverse, so they're not getting everything they want. So it's looking kind of negative, like it could end up happening because water into wine is in reverse. And they need to learn from what they've done wrong. And it's not a sweet situation, but it's not a razor cut where they cut it out, because I got straight razor in reverse. So right now I'm saying no, but in the near future, they might just be still working on it. It might be just that aspect might be postponed is what it's looking like. So I'm going to calculate that. That comes to 12. 12 comes to 3 of spades, scourge, evil, dark side of money. Scourge is the jealousy, envy, hatred, yada yada card. So it's also the evil, dark side of money. So they're probably, something's up with that. I should probably clarify those, but I'm going to pull from the bottom of the deck first. So yes, Trinity working together, third party. Might have something to do with money. There might be some blackmailing going on. And then we got here the incubus, succubus, the antisocial personality card here. So they know they're dealing with some evil energy here. And I think that's why they're going to allow them keep those titles for a little bit longer, because they know they're dealing with a very dark. I have this as my antisocial personality card. That is the 6 of spades. So yeah, and as far as they know that working with them, because they're going to have to do some working with them, you're dealing with a very dark entity here, and that would be Megan, really. And Harry's gotten very dark. Let's face it, Harry has gotten very dark because he supports Megan's lies. He supported the lie about getting married 3 days ahead of time. That was false. He supports every lie that comes out of her pie hole, okay? So here we go. Let's calculate. 6, 7, 8, 9 comes to 3 of hearts, roses, a sweet situation. So it's a very sweet situation for them to be able to maintain their title and keep the Sussex for an extended period of time. I think it's going to just get extended. I don't think it's going to last, though, because I did get the roses in reverse and the water into wine in reverse. I just think it's temporary because she is so dark. They're afraid of her now because of the way she won't shut up. So I think I'm going to clarify that card here. My incubus succubus card. Let's clarify my incubus succubus, and I will do it with this deck. Let's clarify the incubus succubus. What is it about that scares them? Why? What scares them? What scares them? Here we go. They want to leave arguments. They know it's going to be more fights. She's going to come out with more stuff. She's going to come out with more accusations, leaving arguments. So they don't want to get sucked and pulled in. They don't want to get sucked and pulled in. Under the surface, they are let down. In the center of it, they know that they're another letdown card and poor judgment. They know Megan has poor judgment with her words. They want to shut down her accusations because it is the Ace of Swords in reverse. So they want to shut down the accusations. They want to leave arguments, and they feel very, very much let down. This is another letdown card. Another very disappointed in this position. And so they want to leave arguments because she is such a dark entity is why. So Odin, you need to be quiet over there, honey. He's going, arf, arf, arf. Yes, I know. He's a tough guy. He is a tough guy. He's a good big brother, but geez. Yeah, yappy, yappy, yappy. Here we go. Yes, I know, Odin. It's just the wind. We got a lot of wind out there today, you guys. So how does Megan feel about being, I'm sure she's going to be very happy and feels it's going to really fill her ego knowing that she has that level of control over them to keep her Sussex title. So let's find out how much longer will they be able to maintain and keep the Sussex title. Let's try and figure this out. How much longer will they be able to maintain and keep the Sussex title? Let's see. Here we go. Judgment in reverse. Oh boy. So judgment in reverse is they have a lot of self-doubt and inner critic doing it. Wow. They are having a hard time doing it, you guys. I don't like this at all. I'm going to take it because it's sticking out. 2 of Wands in reverse. It is not off the ground. It is not off the ground. They're having a hard time. It's not even off the ground. Jeez. And we have here, they're going inward. They're going inward. They're reflecting. They're going inward and thinking hard and long about it. They want more time. They want more time. They just want more time. Okay, under the surface, they have King of Wands. So yeah, they're going to try and be cheerful and fearless and energetic about it and try and maybe create something. They got to create something. And then let's get in the center of the deck here. Center of the deck. Center of the deck is Knight of Cups. I say it's the just do it. It's very emotional to do it. It's a very emotional thing to do it. And they're just struggling with it. They're just struggling with it. So yeah, it's not going to be easy taking away that Sussex title, you guys. It just isn't. So it's looking to me like it's not going to be taken. And Megxit's going to feel like the champion here. So let's find out, how happy is Megxit? How happy is Megxit? How happy is Megxit about keeping the titles? How happy is she? How happy is she? How happy is she? Well, she's got the career card. She's going to work it. She's going to use the name and she's going to work it as long as she can. But it's not a positive feeling because it's the heart in reverse. It's not a positive outflow of emotion. So now it's starting to take on a negative vibe for her. And we have here, it's a delay. So she's feeling kind of delayed here because she knows she's probably going to be informed that it still may happen. It just hasn't happened yet because it's delayed. It is delayed. So it's delayed. And then under the surface we have here, it makes her feel very emotionally weak. She feels weak. She knows that her whole position is going to be weakened because that's what gives her strength. And it causes domestic fury. So this is where you're going to have a lot of fights with Harry. This is where the marriage is really going to tank because they're holding that threat over their head. And how dare they hold a threat over Megxit's head? You don't put that over someone who's like Megxit. Don't you know who I am? I'm being awful. Sorry. Here we go. Let's calculate these as far as how Megxit feels about the whole situation. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 comes to 4 of diamonds. It's a cornerstone. It's a building situation. She knows it. She knows it's delayed. And she's going to still work it, though. And then this one here, it's delayed. And we have here, let's see, 10, 21, 22, 23, 23. This is 23, comes to 6 of clubs, olive tree, family tree. It's delayed situation to remove the titles with the family. Because it's olive tree, with the family. This is olive tree is family. So she knows that her time is limited being a royal, being considered a royal with a title. Because the olive tree is going to break off the branch eventually. That branch is being held on temporarily, but they're going to snap it off eventually. That branch will come off. It will come off. I was going to say, when will we know? When will we know? So I can try, let's see. It's not very good with tarot. I have said this before. Tarot is a terrible indicator of time, but we can do it. Here we go. When will it happen? When will that family branch tree break off and no longer be Sussex? When will the branch fall off? When will that family tree branch fall off? And get them off the history books. Well, she'll always be in the history books. So we have a 4 of wands. Yeah, it's a home, 4-wall structure, home. So that was pretty good pull for what I'm looking at here. And so being a wand comes to days to spring. So, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Let's pull another one. Let's see. Movement. Pushing forward in reverse. Reunions and celebrations. In reverse. Let's see. That 2 of wands falls apart. Falls apart. So yeah, reunions and celebrations does fall apart. Movement in reverse. So it's still going to all fall apart for them. But the fact that it pulled a wand, a 4. So it could be in 4 more months, I would say, because it's still spring. It's still spring. I'm not sure what day summer is. It's just the beginning of spring. So quite possibly, maybe it'll happen before summertime. Maybe it's just literally just weeks to months away. They just need a little bit more time is what I'm feeling. But like I said, not a good indicator of time. So since it's supposed to be only, really just around the corner, it's just around the corner. It's just around the corner. So maybe they just didn't get their heads together because of all the drama with the Oprah show. So anyways, yeah. All right, you guys, hope you enjoyed this. Till next time, like and subscribe. Bye.